I just saw the seventh episode of Stranger Things season 5. The what was supposed to be the cliffhanger before the finale. And honestly, after watching this episode, I'm really disappointed because in this episode, I was expecting a lot of action. I was expecting Vecna's master plan to actually happen at the end of the episode and them trying to stop it and them failing to stop it, something like that. But we don't get any of that. Honestly, the only great, I mean, honestly, the only big stuff that we see in this episode is Max waking up, which is fantastic, obviously. And at the end of the episode, Will tells everyone about how that he actually likes boys and all that, and that's a big moment. But this is the seventh episode, and we needed a lot of stuff with the main, and that mainly to do with Vecna, his plan, and we didn't get that. We didn't really get any action. And sure, at the end of the episode, they managed to break into the military base and go through the portal to the upside down, and they managed to shoot down the military soldiers, and the military soldiers can't seem to shoot them down, which is a bit unbelievable, but I guess it's for the plot. And other than that, it's just everyone talking, everyone seeing each other again, and the entire group's together again, which is awesome. I'm really glad they're all together again. And other than that, there isn't really a lot going on, and which makes me worry about what the finale would be. Now, I was expecting Vecna's master plan to actually happen, and then the team trying to reverse it, like an Infinity War, an Endgame type of thing. But now I think that at the end of the final episode, what's probably gonna happen is Vecna's plan's almost about to happen, and right before that, they managed to stop him. And I'm guessing that 11 might end up sacrificing herself because some stuff that she and Carly talk about, where even if they defeat Vecna, the scientists are probably still going to come after her to make more people like her, and to try and get to other dimensions and all that. And because of that, 11 might end up having to sacrifice herself. Now, maybe it could be a different thing where she ends up losing her powers, stopping Vecna, and she becomes normal and becomes useless to the scientists, so they don't go after her anymore. But I think that maybe 11 might either disappear or die or something. And we heard a lot of stuff about how tragic the ending will be. And if 11, something like that happens to her, it would make sense. And I'm guessing one of the other main characters will probably end up dying trying to stop Vecna. But overall, I feel like this season was a bit wasted. I mean, I felt like a lot more stuff could have happened. At least in the second part, I mean. The second part, honestly, apart from the Max escaping, nothing exciting really happens that you could say that's really exciting. And yeah, felt like a bit of a letdown. We needed more from this episode. We needed more from the second half. And if this was the case, I don't really see the point of them leaving the finale as a cliffhanger. They could have just released the second half altogether. I mean, when the second half was split into these 3 episodes and then the finale, I was expecting something big to happen and them try to reverse it, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. And considering how long the final episode is, it's probably gonna be a big episode where Vecna's attempting his plan and everyone trying to stop it. Although I am wondering how long would it take for Vecna to achieve his plan, because at the end of the episode we see Vecna putting the kids into a trance, and then he's probably about to start his plan, and I don't know how long it takes, but guess we'll have to wait and see till the final episode, which is coming on, which will be available in India on the morning of January. I think in the US it's a New Year's Eve night, but here we're gonna get in the New Year. So I guess I'll have to watch that and hope for the best that this is a really awesome episode that makes up for everything. But still, even if it really is awesome, I feel like they could have done more. But anyway, that's what I think. So I'll get back to you after watching the final episode of Stranger Things Season 5. And let's hope it's a good one.